Welcome to another Q&A with Janette, the segment that I reintroduced for a bit of fun and to answer your burning questions about me. As an audience viewer or listener, you can feel free to submit whatever questions you have or want to know about my career in media. Before that, in PR, you can ask me things like how media can help you grow your business, how you can get more media attention, how you can improve your on-camera presence. You might even want to ask me how to overcome a specific issue as a woman in any industry or balance out your personal and professional life. You can send that to media@janetteburke.com, link below. Today's question comes from viewer Karen McCaul, and she wants to know, what are the top 5 challenges I faced in my career or business? Well, that's a great question, Karen. And here's my response. The number one thing was being subjected to sexism. You see, the industry is very male dominated, and it's hard to be taken seriously or move up because you're judged for your looks more than your brains or accomplishments. And you're also subjected, or at least I was and others, to many unspeakable things. You can be taken for granted despite your various contributions. I was even asked to pay for my own camera to cover events like TIFF. The second was making the decision to leave with only 700 Facebook followers on Facebook, go on my own and build my own show and podcast up from the ground, scratch. This meant creating a following and an audience on all social media platforms because I chose digital, and consistently producing content they wanted to watch. Well, flash forward, I'm currently in season 14 with an over 9.2 million global following of savvy women over 40 and over 700 interviews with celebs, CEOs, founders, marketing directors, and select book authors. The third is being an independent. So that means operating independently without the backing of a network. And that is significant because it brings a lot of challenges, as you have to manage everything on your own, from content creation to distribution and funding without institutional support. And then you got 4, which is figuring out how to monetize. With balancing creativity, you need to generate revenue, and that requires diverse strategies and marketing. You got to figure out everything from establishing your own offers and packaging and pricing to knowing what unique skills you bring to the table and how you're going to make your show or podcast a little different and attract audience and guests. And then you got to see grants and sponsorship and affiliates, and you got to figure out who you want and why, and then how you're going to benefit, have the audience benefit, maybe with some merch. The last one was being taken seriously by traditional media and getting your media accreditation. You see, when you are digital, you have less opportunities. And even as a blogger, you aren't often recognized in the same way that a traditional media person is in the industry. And so the opportunities become less, and you got to fight harder to gain traction, especially when it comes to applying for media accreditation to gain celebrity interviews. And you also actually have to end up being better, and you need to figure out how to do things with fewer team members. Like my team and I, we do the job of a newsroom, and we have to be super organized because we're only 4 people. Now, I hope that gives you some perspective and ideas, and I want you to join me for my next Q&A. And don't forget, you can submit your questions to media@janetteburke.com. Again, link below. See you then.